Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Hakim bin Saleh. My metric number is B0818100083.
Hi, my name Muhammad FARIS bin Dawamin. My metric number B0818100155.
Hi, my name is KUGANNAN, son of Segren. My metric ID is B0818100525.
Hi, my name is Muhammad IZZUDIN. My metric number is B08180454.
Okay, my name is Hakim Muhammad Jamal Kasih. Metric number is B0818104448.
Hello, Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad AIMAN bin Azmi. My metric number B0818101034.
I'm falling. Tell me why I'm falling. Oh, life's calling, but it's hard because I'm falling.
Okay, hello, Assalamualaikum and good evening. Today I would like to talk about who is engineering technologist. An engineering technologist is a person registered under Section 10C of the Registration of Engineers Act 1967. Under the Section C REA 1967, a person who holds any qualification which is recognized by the board shall be entitled on the application to be registered as an engineering technologist. Second of all, the person who is registered as an engineering technologist under subsection shall be entitled on application to be registered as graduate engineer upon fulfilling the requirements under subsection. Okay, after next, professional technologist means a person registered under subsection under 21(4). Okay, meanwhile, a professional technologist shall be entitled to number 1 is approve and certify the manner of or conduct of technology service to be carried out. The second one is describes himself or wholly himself under any name, style or title. Okay, that's all.
Okay, to get root batch student to be a professional engineer and professional technologist, at category of registered person under BEM is Board of Engineer Malaysia. The person must be a graduate engineer and then he must pass PAE to get professional engineer and to be a professional engineer with practicing certificate. And then you can go through engineering technologies. After that, inspector of work.
I would like to tell you all about the requirement for the professional technologies. First of all, you will need the minimum requirement for you to be a professional technologist is a bachelor degree level 6 MQF recognized by the board. After that, you will graduate as a technologist. In order to become a professional technologist, you will need to apply for the assessment. After the assessment, the application for the professional technologist you will be needed to pass to. Later on, once you have passed the application for the professional technologist, you will become a professional technologist at the end. So you will be needed 5 steps to become a professional technologist. Okay, in order for you to become an engineering technologist, you will need to fulfill these 5 requirements. The first will be a non-refundable processing fee RM50. Application that does not include the payments will not be processed. Second, a copy of the Bachelor of Engineering Technology degree scroll and official transcripts. The third will be copies of full transcript of academic record with the list of subjects taken, which will help us during the engineering technologies. And copies must be issued only by the university. The fourth will be Appendix A and Appendix B. Appendix A should be the academic qualifications, while the Appendix B is a branch of engineering. List of academics qualification obtained for the degree in engineering technology mode and the duration of study, and name and also the location of the university. The fifth will be the photography of an identical card. Please cross the remark for BEM use only. copies must be certified by the PA or PEPC. Lastly, for passport size photograph. A copy of passport size photograph, and please write your name at the back of the photograph. Thank you.
Hi. To obtain the professional engineer, we have two ways. First is through PAE, and second is through enhanced PI. The first thing to get the professional engineering, we must graduate from engineering, and then we will get the graduate engineer under BEM. So we must have 3 years of minimum work experience plus 1 year work in Malaysia, 1 year work under supervision of professional engineering, and 1 year training in technical or management. Then we will proceed to PAE, which is Professional Assessment Examination. If we made through the Professional Assessment Examination, we will obtain the title of IR, which is called Professional Engineer. Then we must proceed to the PCE. PCE stands for Professional Competency Examination. If we succeed the competency examination, we will obtain the PEPC. PEPC is Professional Engineering Practicing Certificate. So that's how it works if we are obtaining professional engineering through PAE. The next way is we obtain the professional engineering through the enhanced PI. Enhanced PI is through interview. So first we must have the engineering degree first, and then we will have to go under BEM as graduate engineer. So same goes to the PAE. We must have 3 minimum years of work plus 1 year work in Malaysia, 1 year work under supervision of professional engineer, and 1 year training in technical or management. Then we will go through the interview, enhanced PI. Enhanced PI is professional interview to obtain the IR title. If we succeed the interview, we will get the title of IR, Professional Engineer. Then we will get the PCE. PCE is the Professional Competency Examination. Then if we proceed to PCE and we succeed the exam, we will get the PEPC, which is the Professional Engineer Practicing Certificate. That's all.
Next, I want to explain about job opportunity for fresh graduate in electrical. Okay, you can work as a electrical engineer. Other than that, you can work as process engineer, lecturer, teaching engineer, research teacher, technical support engineer, and government officer. That's all for job opportunities. Okay, furthermore, you can apply job in website, which is Jobstreet, LinkedIn, Twitter, SPA, Suruhanjaya, Perkhidmatan Awam, Facebook, and any media sosial.
Career paths for professional engineer, engineer technologists, and also professional technologists. You have to take master program, which is you have to complete a master program coursework in the related engineering discipline, and also subjects to be taken in the master program must enhance the subjects taken in the bachelor's. The graduate is advised to submit the following documents for BEM assessment prior taking up in the master program. BEM is Board of Engineers Malaysia. BEM also will advise the graduate the subject to be taken and its credit hours. And also the master program, you have to have 1 degree scroll, and number 2 is full official transcript. Number 3, details on the Master of Engineering, such as course, content, subjects, duration, and other else. After that, top up course. Top up a few lacking subjects in the university where applicant has graduated from, or in any university offering recognized degree by the Engineering Accreditation Council Malaysia, or we can call it EACM. And also graduate is required to submit the degree scroll and full official transcript to BEM for assessment prior to taking up the top-up program. BEM will advise the graduate the subjects to be taken and its credit hours. These are the following subjects that requirement to register in. Number 1 is electrical machine which has 2 credit hours. Number 2, drive or power electronic has 2 credit hours. Number 3, electromagnetic field theory which has 2 credit hours. And number 4, circuit theory, it has 2 credit hours. Number 5, electrical power system or high voltage technology, it has 3 credit hours. So total credit hours you have to take is 11 credit hours, which is you have to take for your masters. Thank you.
Today, me and my group mates, we're going to talk about the reflection about the seminar.
Okay, from what I understand is, in order to be an professional engineering technologist, you need to be a certificate holder to achieve the title as an engineering technologist.
To be professional technologist, minimum requirement you must have bachelor degree level 6 MQF recognized by the board, and then graduate in technologies. Today you must know application for assessment and application for professional technologies. After that you will be a professional technologist.
Before we go through the entitled for professional technologists, we need to have working experience for 3 years. We must have 1 year under supervision of professional engineers, technologists, and 1 year for management. Then we proceed to examination. We have 2 examination, which is the PAE, and 1 more is interview, enhanced PI.
Okay, job opportunities for graduate electrical student, we can work as teacher, lecturer, researcher. Lepas tu, other than that, we can apply at SPA, Suruhanjaya,
Perkhidmatan awam.
Perkhidmatan Awam, and Twitter, Facebook. Other than that, next.
Also, we can also further our studies for master, and we have to take a few subjects to graduate and be a professional technologist. So as a conclusion for our seminar, we can conclude that we as a technology student can be professional technologist or we can be professional engineer. Thank you.